try lah borak dalam bahasa Malaysia. Do you understand this?
Firdaus, bila kamu tengok WWE, kamu tengok dengan Malay subtitles or in English?
Bianca Belair and Asuka, the new Asuka.
I don't really like the new Asuka, to be honest. Okay, this one's quite hard to predict as well because Asuka needs a push because she's been a bit stale for the last few years. Bianca's held that title for a long time, but I'm going to go with Bianca Belair because I feel like she's a strong champion. The fans like her. Asuka, I don't see what she can do as a heel champ, and I think Rhea Ripley is 100% going to win. And I think they need to have one heel champion and one good girl champion. So I think Bianca will retain this.
I don't want Bianca to retain. It's like how many months already she's a champion. At first, I really hope that Rhea Ripley is the one who's going to beat Bianca at WrestleMania. But now, maybe I will go for Asuka since the new Asuka is quite refreshing. Yeah. And then straight away we can predict for Charlotte and also Rhea Ripley. So you go for Rhea Ripley, right?
She needs to win. She's been looking really good. I always feel like bila orang memang Royal Rumble, mereka mesti memang the title. They really should because they have that push, you know? And I think Rhea Ripley's looks one of the best characters right now. I think she needs to win that. If she doesn't win, I think Triple H is really stupid.
For Royal Rumble, I really hope she's the one who's going to win that match, and then she won, and then now if let's say Triple H didn't book her as a winner at WrestleMania, I think he screwed up. Plus, she's our mummy, right? So we should support our mummy. She's like the best mummy in the world, and she's mummy to the best wrestler in the world as well, Dominic Mysterio.
It's crazy. The guy's crazy.
What is the point of Judgment Day? Until now, I still like haven't seen the purpose of the group. I mean, like every group, usually they have like this purpose, but the Judgment Day, I can't see what are they judging.
See, I don't know why Triple H has not created a like undisputed title for factions because AEW did it with the trios tags. I feel like WWE right now has got so many stables. They should have created like a title. You would have like the Brawling Brutes. You would have like the Bloodline. You have Judgment Day. You have Hit Row.
Legado del Fantasma.
Yeah. You have five or six. New Day very soon. 6 stables. If you had like a kind of trios, tag titles, or a belt for more than 3 people, I think it could really work. There would be like factions fighting against each other,
Last time I might against this idea, but now since you already made the point, now actually is the best time actually for Triple H to do that.
Before there was no stables, there was only just like New Day, but now there's so many stables, right?
Plus we haven't counted those at NXT yet. One thing that scares me is like we can see how they use the women's tag team champion. They don't have the roster depth. I'm afraid if let's say they do that, maybe it will backfire. I'm 50-50 on that. If you ask me, I prefer that title over Women Tag Team Champion. I mean they can do Women Tag Team Champion, but maybe like let the champion defend at the NXT as well. Now they make it to Women Tag Team Champion, which is like pointless for me. Did you hear the news about Chad Gable will get a push? That's why they try to split up Otis and Chad.
I hope he does. Chad Gable, I think, is so entertaining. Yeah.
So everyone wants to see Ronda and Shayna as a new tag team champions. Let's answer this question from us, Mizi. Who is the challenger for Roman Reigns? He's still the champion after WrestleMania. I think you answered it already. It's Gunther, right?
Randy Orton. Yeah, but I think if Cody Rhodes hadn't have won the Rumble and they didn't want to give it to Sami Zayn, I think Randy Orton maybe could have returned for the Rumble potentially.
But I believe you also don't think Randy will beat Roman, right?
He might have done because the fans were really behind Randy Orton, last year. They really were. So he could have done, but I feel like maybe he wasn't the right guy.
I want it to happen because I want Randy to beat Cena and Flair record. Because like Cena keeps saying like he was always there for the WWE blood and passion, but the thing is Randy never left. He never left. So he should at least reach the 16-time world champion.
Yeah. Randy's OP.
Mark, do you watch New Japan Pro Wrestling or any promotion besides AEW?
Kadang-kadang saya tengok Impact Wrestling. Sometimes, occasionally, I will see it on my YouTube and I'll say, oh, this guy is here. Santino Marella is back on Impact, so that's quite funny. He's quite funny. New Japan Pro Wrestling, I don't really like it. Ring of Honor, nah. I like good storylines, and I feel like AEW used to have really good storylines. I went through a phase. I was all WWE, and then AEW came out, and I was like, oh, AEW, and I liked AEW more than WWE. And then I feel like Tony Khan just screwed it up, and now it's WWE more. I checked the results of AEW, but I think they have too many titles. They have way too many people coming from different promotions to challenge. You don't build the characters up, which I think WWE does really, really well. You know the same faces. Every week on AEW, there's some random guy from New Japan Wrestling, and I think Tony Khan thinks, oh, the fans will like it, but actually they're not going to get commercial success from that. So I've gone off AEW a lot. I used to love AEW, and then they just signed like all the ex WWE superstars, and they lost, their uniqueness when they had like the Darby Allin days, the Jungle Boy days. I mean, they're still on now, but you see them like once every few weeks. It's not as good as it used to be. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But they still have like very good matches.
Well, they do, but I think some of the storylines are really good as well in AEW. That's why I like it a lot. But I just wish they didn't have so many people, and I wish they just stopped bringing in people from Ring of Honor and having like the Atlantic Championship, the Ring of Honor Championship, this Ring of Honor, like just so many, and then all the titles don't feel special. AEW was like, this guy's really good, so entertaining, and then I think when CM Punk came, surprisingly, it went downhill. Yeah.
And now you know about the recent CM Punk, his controversy, I think like 3 or 4 days back.
Oh, 3 or 4 days? What did he do?
Yeah, he slammed Tony Khan, Moxley, Jericho, and Dave Meltzer. He said that, he was forced like to wrestle when the doctor didn't clear him for All Out or the Dynamite after that. I'm also not sure. But Tony Khan said it can be a squash match, so no need to be cleared by the doctor. And then Moxley said he don't want to lose. Moxley is like quite stubborn. He also said Jericho and Dave Meltzer is like a biggest liar or something.
Wow, because Chris Jericho was sticking up for CM Punk as well.
Yeah, and then after a few minutes he deleted the story, but a lot of people managed to screenshot it, and then the story like quite buzzing also last few days. Try lah borak dalam bahasa Malaysia. Do you understand this?
Cuba cakap bahasa Melayu. Saya maafkan saya, tapi bahasa Melayu tak baik. Saya apologize. Tapi mod Firdaus, bila kamu tengok WWE, kamu tengok dengan Malay subtitles or in English? I'm surprised you want us to speak in Malay, but you watch WWE. So in Malaysia, do they have like subtitles?
No, they don't even have subtitle, but they have this Indonesian commentator if you tune it at WWE Network.